Hey guys, welcome back to ADP Art Creations. Happy Friday. Guys, we got a fun-filled weekend. We got sports. We got the big Super Bowl on Sunday. I got the twins' birthday on tomorrow, and I will get into it and I will show y'all a candid photo at the end. So yeah, sorry I didn't come on at 12 because I'm getting ready for the twins' birthday tomorrow, so I was trying to make sure I'm getting everything straight, guys. So we got a celebration coming up with that. We got unrivaled games and all that great stuff. Um, so today we're going to talk about Elaine Powell. Um, we're going to talk a little bit about her history, and we're going to talk about where she is now. I have a couple of clips, not too many because they don't have a lot on her, so I had to really search for clips. But they do have her like when she played with the Detroit Shocks and all that kind of stuff. They got those different types of games and stuff like that. So if you want to find her on YouTube, you can watch her as she played for the teams, that she played for that I'm going to mention. Guys, make sure you hit the like button, okay? Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, my Cash App is at the bottom, or you can do a super chat or become a member. Okay, guys, let's get into it about Elaine. Okay, so her early life and education. Elaine Powell was born on August 9, 1975 in Monroe, Louisiana. Powell attended Carroll High School in Monroe, Louisiana, where she excelled in basketball as a member of the Lady Bulldogs team. During her senior year, she helped lead the team to the 1993 Louisiana State Championship. She graduated from Carroll High School in 1993. Her standout performance at Carroll drew attention for recruiters, and you already know what was next for college. Her college career. Elaine Powell began her collegiate basketball career at Pearl River Community College, where she played 2 seasons from 1993 to 1995 as a freshman. She averaged about 27.5 points and 10 rebounds per game. Oh, she was a baddie. Earning the NJCAA First Team All-American honors, Kodak All-American First Team being recognized for that. And while leading the Wildcats to a state and regional championship, in her sophomore year, she averaged 31.6 points per game. Good gracious, ball of fire. She was a fireball. So she averaged 31.6 points per game, the top mark among the junior college players, and repeated as an JCAA All-American. Powell transferred from Louisiana State, LSU in the house. Guys, not too much on LSU. I don't want to see anything in the chat about LSU today. We having a moment of silence for LSU. You hear me? We not even going to get into it. That's how serious it is. But, God got it. They'll do good the next game. I'm not worried. Okay, let's finish talking about our girl Powell. So Powell, as a junior in 1995 to 1996 season, Powell quickly became the focal point of the Tigers' offense, leading the team in scoring with an average of 20.1 points per game, while contributing 3.8 assists and 2.5 steals per game. Her efficiency was evident in her field goal percentage, which was 47.6, and her field throw accuracy was 74.9%. Good gracious. Woo! What a blueprint to start. Helping LSU with a 21-11 overall record, despite a mid-tier 4-7 finish in Southeastern Conference set play. Powell earned first team All-Sec honors that year, recognizing her as one of the conference top performers. So oh my gosh. Hey, She Wiz, I see you, girl. Thank you for coming in, She Wiz. Yeah, so in her senior season in 1996 to 1997, Powell continued to lead the Tigers in scoring at 17.9 points per game while improving her playmaking 4.1 assists per game and maintaining her defensive impact as 2.4 steals per game. She shot for 49.2% from the field. Under her leadership, LSU achieved a strong 25-5 record and finished second in the SEC with a 9-3 conference mark, making a significant turnaround from the previous year. Powell's contributions extended in the postseason, where they were the fourth seeded Tigers won their first round matchup against Maine, 88-79. Second round matchup against Marquette, 71-58, before falling to Old Dominion, 62-49 in the Sweet 16. So, guys, over her 2 seasons at LSU, Powell averaged 19.1 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 4.0 assists per game, finishing her career as the program's 11th all-time leading scorer with 1,163 points. She ranked the third in LSU history for career steals per game, 2.5. And she also earned the All-SEC first-team honors both years. So, it just continues to add to her legacy in the mid-1990s. She did have an ABL career. She played professional basketball in the ABL after a distinguished college tier at Louisiana State University. She was selected 20th overall in the third round at the 1997 ABL draft by the Portland Power as a rookie guard. Powell earned a starting role as the team's point guard and contributed to the squad during its inaugural season. She was selected for the 1998 ABL All-Star Game, but missed it due to foot injury. Despite this, no other major injuries were reported during her ABL. So over her full season, and part of the next Portland Powell showcased her skills as a versatile guard, averaging 11.8 points, 3.8 rebounds, 3.8 assists, and 1.93 steals per game. She played and helped defensively, although her team struggled with the overall record that reflected the league's competitive challenges. The ABL launched in fall of 1996 as the first independent U.S. women's professional basketball league. Did you hear that, guys? So actually, the ABL, which was launched in 1996, was the first independent U.S. women's professional basketball league, directed rival by the NBA, back to WNBA, was debuted in the summer of 1997. Both leagues drew top talent, but operated schedules, with they had head-on-head conflicts. Despite progressive features like competitive salaries, health benefits, the ABL encountered severe financial woes and suspended the operation midway through its 1998 to 99 season, folding on December 22nd, 1998. The ABL's collapse facilitated Powell's seamless transition to the WNBA, where she was drafted 50 overall, fourth round by the Orlando Miracles in 1999 WNBA draft, joining former ABL players who, when they shut down the league, they needed, a new home or whatever. And, it's so crazy that, during that time they was dealing with that stuff. And now we run the clock back. Well, we ran the clock back, but now we really moving forward. And we're seeing the same type of stuff in the WNBA when it comes to the NBA having their hands in things. And, it's just, oh, man. Guys, Shelby will be dropping a video because, man, every day is some news when it comes to the WNBA, for real. Okay, so we're gonna tap into her. Hey, big girl, we're gonna tap into her her WNBA career. So Elaine Powell, she was selected fourth round. She was drafted in 1999 by the Orlando Miracle. She spent her first three full seasons with the Miracle, and she was averaging about 11.2 points per game in 2001, while leading the league in games played that season. During her time in Orlando, Powell, her skills was like playmaking, and it had a good impact on the Eastern Conference playoff appearances in 2000 and 2001. Guys, let me give me 1 second, but I want to say they call her. She look. I have to read it, but they compare her to the trial, and then man, she's a feisty one. Don't let this little small fool you got up there. She feisty. Okay, they not done yet. Got chicken on case of chicken nuggets, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. Yes. Okay. So on July 7, 2002, Powell was traded to the Detroit Shocks in exchange for forward Wendy Palmer and a second round draft pick, making a shift in her career with the Shock. She transitioned into a point guard role under Coach Bill, providing a steady ball handling and defense tendency with the team with the backcourt. So Powell contributed to the Shock's success, helping secure championships in 2003, 2006, and 2008. Those games are available on YouTube, but when it comes to Powell herself, it's very limited on she has no speeches or anything like that. I got a couple of clips I'll show at the end, but when you're researching her, just know that you're gonna see more of her them highlighting the games that she played in. And when I say highlighting, they got the whole game up there. Okay, so yeah, so she went on to help them win the championship 2003, 2006, 2008. Her 3 WNBA titles, all coming with the franchise. She also received the WNBA's 2002 to 2003 off-season Community Assist Award for her community outreach efforts in 2003 finals. She averaged 5.1 points and 4.8 points per game across the series win over the Los Angeles Sparks. And that game was a big game. Mumu, turn your phone down, Mumu. Well, that is my phone. I know I did not just stand him there, but he be acting like it, guys. That's his phone. But yeah. So Powell was selected by the Chicago Sky. Oh my gosh. We just can't get a break. We can't. Look, I'll talk about LSU down. The Chicago Sky, man. Ooh, I feel a headache coming on. Okay, but anyways, she was drafted by the Chicago Sky in 2005, the WNBA expansion draft, and she appeared in 14 games for them during the 2006 season before being waived and signing with the Detroit Shock in July 2006. She remained with the Shock through 2008, contributing to their third championship that year with an average of 3.8 points and 2.5 assists in the regular season and 2 point, it ain't no 2 point nothing else, points with 2.3 assists in the playoffs. So you see it trickling down as she's moving forward. But you know what I'm saying? Once you make a name for yourself, anything after that is just extra credit for the world, right? So over her 10-year WNBA career, she played 10 years, guys, in the WNBA. She appeared in 265 regular season games, averaging 5.7 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 2.8 assists per game, while ranking among the league's top assist providers in the multiple seasons, such as the 9th in total assists in 2003, and also she had assists in the game 2004. Powell concluded her playing career after 2008 season with the Shocks, transitioning thereafter into coaching roles. So She played 10 years, guys. She gave the world 10 years in the W. So she has made a name for herself. Even I mean 2008, and we how many years in, it doesn't matter. Once you when you are into the game and you play a major role in the game like that, like she won championships. That's something you cannot take from her. I was really shocked. I didn't see it. I could be wrong. She didn't. I guess certain people have to get elected for the Naismith Award or whatever, but I didn't see where she got one. But I'm like 10 years in the game. I need to see some. I mean, I know she got awards in between, but I need to see a little bit more than that. Hey, Miss D, she was a shot. Miss D said she was a shot good player for the shots. I remember she. Oh, Miss D, I didn't want to put that out there. That's why they call her Rodman. OMG, you giving us panic attacks early in the day talking about Chicago Sky. I know she wins. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. Oh, hold on, guys. Hey, Kyla, Moo chicken nuggets in the oven. I forgot you was getting out early. Oh, y'all getting ready to hang out? Okay. You gonna? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna do some stuff today.
Okay. I'm on my live. Okay. So yeah. She wins is funny, boy. I know. I felt it in my shana now. I felt it all up in the shana now. when I mentioned the Chicago Sky, right? Okay, so let's talk about her coaching career, her WNBA assist coaching career. Yeah, to go back to that Miss D, I had a flashback because when I seen that, I said, "Oh my gosh, guys, y'all gotta go now." That clip is on YouTube. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. She went Debo on that girl, like straight up Debo, straight up Louisiana Debo on that that player. Okay, let me get back. Whew. After retiring from her playing career in 2008, Elaine Powell pursued coaching opportunities at a collegiate level before transitioning to professional basketball. In April 2023, the Minnesota Lynx hired her as an assistant coach under head coach Cheryl Reeve, marking her entry into the WNBA coaching. Powell's hiring brought her a wealth of experience from 11 WNBA seasons, including 3 championships with the Detroit Shock. We talked about those years where she played as a point guard and overlapped with Reeves. Whatever Reeves had set up in her coaching system, her coaching style. So this background positioned her to contribute to the player development and strategic preparation for the Lynx organization. Leveraging her insight from both playing and prior college coaching roles at institutions like Georgia Southern University. In her full first season with the Lynx, Powell was part of the coaching staff that guided the team to a victory in 2024 WNBA Commissioner's Cup. So, guys, she ain't went nowhere. She has not went anywhere. She's still up and running. She's still representing. So why can't we, across these podcasts or whatever, like let these ladies be known? Well, guess what? That's what ADP is gonna do. I'm gonna bring the life back that people have forgotten that we all appreciate. Because if you love the game, you love the players. Well, some of them are on the adoption list. I had a customer complaint about hold on, I'll get back to that a little bit right there. But I had a customer complaint, guys, that I have not decided to let Lexi Hall come back to the cookout. And no, she still cannot come back to the cookout right now. She is still on the adoption list. You guys realize it's a process that we have to go through with this adoption. And right now, I saw a lot of things. I saw a lot of red flags last year. And, sometimes you got to just keep that little mouth closed sometimes. And I don't forget, but forgive me, pray for me, put the oil on me. I'm gonna see what happens for this new season. And Unrivaled, yeah, she's still not invited to the cookout. But okay, guys, yes. So she led them to the Commissioner Cup, right? Okay, so her college and high school coaching. Powell began her coaching career as an assistant Grambling State University in 2008, and also Ohio University in 2012, and Alabama A&M University from 2013 to 2016, where she focused on guard development and recruiting. She began her college head coaching career at Langston University in 2016, where she served until 2022, compiling and including a Sooner Athletic Conference tournament run-up finish in 2021. The program's first and the NAIA Division One women's basketball tournament opening round bid the same year, marking the 14th such qualification in program history. So she just keep making history after history after history, and I'm not mad at her. Get that paper, get that bag, Powell. Yes. And this just go to show you, stop putting the age limit on people. You know what I'm saying? You don't know when their blessing's gonna come, and she just continue to get her blessings, and she just continue to do her thing. So her teams produced multiple standout players such as Ford Alicia. I messed that girl whole name up. Ashika Alexander, the first Langston women's basketball player to earn a WNBA training camp invitation with the Dallas Wings in 2021. I hope I said her name right. Under Powell's leadership, the program gradually showed improvements or whatever, and the overall season was 19-11 overall record and a 13-9 sack mark in 2021 to 22, reflecting the team's performance and conference competitiveness and following early rebuilding years. She emphasized the recruiting talent from diverse backgrounds, resulting in 3 Black College Sports Network All-American in the shortened 2020 and 21 season, including Alexander and Jalen Lawson, both SAC all-conference honorees. These efforts contributed to a turnaround from sub .500 records in her first 4 seasons, 47-66 overall, to more consistent success, fostering player development and program stability. Right? Let's see. Oh, in her 2022 to 23, Powell transitioned to assistant coaching role at the NCAA Division, Georgia Southern University, where she supported head coach Carey in player development and game preparation during her 1 season with the Eagles. The position built on her professional experience as a WNBA player. She was able to apply those skills to her, to her coaching. And that's what's so great about it. You know what I'm saying? I know they'd be like, oh, well, some people, just because they're players, that doesn't mean they're good coaches. How long did they give them a fair chance to coach before they were judged? You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays, from what we've seen, okay then. So returning to her roots, Powell was hired in 2024 as the head coach of the girls basketball team at Carroll High School in Monroe, Louisiana, her alma mater, and the site of her 1993 state championship as a player, marking a full circle moment in her career at the high school level. She focused on youth development, leveraging her championship pedigree to inspire, mentor emerging talent in Northeast Louisiana. Yes, Kylan. You getting ready to go? Yeah. Okay, be safe. Huh? Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, it's like I think it's like 47 out there. Well, you just walked in, so you know how it is. Okay, guys, sorry. Mama's always full time. Okay, so yeah. So I already talked about her WNBA season. Um, then we talk about her playoffs. Um, yeah, we talked about her playoffs. Yeah, I just want to make sure I include everything because, well, a little bit of everything, so you guys can be aware. So now we're going to get ready to tap into. I'm going to play the first video of her speaking. Um, oh no, big girl. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know why people say forgive and forget because you can forgive, but you definitely not gonna forget. And I don't forget. I forgive people, but I don't forget. That keep me from getting back into the trick bag. But I'm gonna play this video. I got two clips. I'm gonna play for you guys on Elaine Powell. Yeah.
I just correct people when they're wrong, and I stand on, my word, my
Hold
beliefs,
on,
and that's
guys.
not gonna change.
World Unix 5-minute leadership dialogue. Heart of a leader.
Ooh, we don't need all that, girl.
Good morning, Coach Powell. Thank you so much for the opportunity to speak with you.
Good morning. Thank you.
As you know, the pandemic has impacted all of our lives. How has it impacted yours?
I think the biggest thing is just being away from my family, not being able to see my family. Before the pandemic hit, that was the last time that my family, we all got together. It was for Christmas time and December 20th. So that whole year being away from them and not being able to see them. Thank God for Zoom, Duo and FaceTime. You're able to see your family, but it's different when you can't be there with them and talking to them and laughing with them and just, watching the movies. Because basically what we do when we get together. But not being able to do that was hard for me.
Coach Powell, there are, as you know, stereotypes about African American women. What are the qualities you exercise on a daily basis to overcome the stereotypes?
Just being confident in myself, being unapologetic, correcting people when they're wrong, because I feel like they try to put African American women in a box as being angry or hostile. So with me, I'm confident in myself, and I just correct people when they're wrong, and I stand on, my word, my beliefs, and that's not going to change.
Coach Powell, as you know, all of us have decisions we have to make in our lives, and some of them are very difficult. What guides you in making decisions?
I think with me, I just meditate on it, sit back and think about it and look at it from every different angle and decide on, different type of decision. And really at the end of the day, your body, how it responds to your reaction is really going to give you the decision about it. If your body don't feel right, then it's probably not the best time to make that decision. So what I like to try to do is get other people's opinion about it. And then at the end of the day, I'm sit down and observe everything and then make the right decision for me.
Coach Powell, as you know, all human beings have what's called unconscious biases. We all have it. So what do you do to kind of work on yours to overcome your unconscious biases?
I just try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't try to judge a book by its cover. Situation will bring out the true person in them. So I give people the benefit of the doubt. If something happens and something changes that make that person change, then that's truly who that person is. So I try not to just, look at somebody and say, okay, you're this and you're that. I just try to, sit back and observe everything. Just give people the benefit of the doubt.
Coach Powell, thank you so much for your time. We wish you continued success in the new year coming up and continued good health.
Thank you. back in my old stomping grounds here at Carroll.
A happy homecoming for a Carroll legend. Powell returns and is ready to lead the Lady Bulldogs back to glory. Her banner hangs from the rafters as she's a former state champ and has 3 WNBA titles. Her resume also includes college and professional coaching experience. Carroll fans believe this hire is a slam dunk.
Full circle, where it started from. First championship came here, and now I'm back here. Hopefully, as a head coach, I can win one as a coach. That'll be amazing. That'll be great. But it's been a journey for me. It's been a wonderful journey. I have no complaints throughout my playing career, whether it was coaching, anything affiliated with basketball. I just had an amazing time and learn and grow.
When they introduce you,
Right.
you have to say, hey, I got your credentials on the wall if you don't believe me.
No, that's just not me.
Yeah.
I'm just quiet, keep to my own. If you ask me a question, then I'll tell you. But it's not me to just walk up and say, hey, look at that banner now.
Yeah.
I'm sure in practice, just to get their attention, like, hey, listen, I might know what I'm talking about. I'm sure that's going to happen.
Yeah. So that was a brief one. And let me see if I can find the one. I'm gonna see if I can find the one. Okay, here it go. This is the one that Miss D was talking about. Let me see. Can you guys see it? Ooh, Jesus. Hold on. Ooh, I felt that punch. Okay, hold on. Let me give y'all a little close up there on this one. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the lady said. Look. Oh, she done kicked it. Oh Lord, that she shouldn't have never kicked the board. Man, Miss D, I saw that. I said, "Oh Lord, have mercy." Woo! I don't know what she said to Powell, but Powell had time that day. You can tell she from LSU, Louisiana. Cause man, no shade, big girl. Y'all just ain't no joke. Y'all don't play. But yeah, she sure did. Miss D, she went diva on her for sure. But yeah, that's our girl Elaine Powell, or whatever. That is her history. That is what she's doing today. So guys, you got to give her that respect. She played 11 years in the WNBA. Then she also started coaching from all. Look, she done had a experience in coaching with all the, like, from professional to college to high school. So it's amazing that the game that you love, you're able to coach after you've retired. It's amazing. Or, anything, speaking on the game, like Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops, and they're able to, do their podcast and do things, everywhere, and we still see them. That's amazing. Those are goats. Those are greats, right? Okay, so it's Happy Friday, guys. We got Unrivaled and everything or whatever, guys. Oh, she whiz! Oh my gosh, guys. Let me tell you, I cooked yesterday, and then I turned around and I was running the errand, guys, and I saw the Wingstop sign. I went over to Wingstop. They got some honey hot garlic wings. I'm telling you, big girl, can you make me a recipe? On some it's called hot garlic honey or whatever. If you could make me the recipe, how about, what? Just send me the wings. Just send me the wings. I don't even want to cook them. Just send me the wings, big girl. Hey, Felicia. If you could do that, that'd be great. But I went and bought me some Wingstop, and I was like, I done made barbecue chicken, mac and cheese, and all that kind of stuff. But my little one, he don't eat none of that kind of stuff. But my son and my grandbaby, she came over and she had to have some barbecue on her mac and cheese. So that's what we did. Oh, y'all. Oh, not over here. Felicia, I got the spot, girl. I go to a certain spot. I don't cheat on them. I thought about going to a cheating spot tomorrow after Casey's celebration birthday and stuff like that. But I was like, no, I can't cheat. I gotta go to where I know, because every time you go somewhere else and you cheat on the place that you normally go to, your stuff don't be right. And I don't have time to fight over no chicken wings and be on national TV about no Wingstop. So I'm gonna go back tomorrow because I just had them yesterday. I want some today, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to work it out. I'm gonna fry some fish today, everybody. I'm gonna try to fry this fish, and then I go give me my treat to myself, my Wingstop tomorrow again, because they was banging. It was a hot garlic rub, and then just like a just a regular hot honey rub. That was okay too, but I like the garlic one, or whatever. I think that's the one they took away and they brought back. But yeah, Felicia, I'm sorry they nasty where you at, girl, because they on point at this certain one, because you can't keep going to different ones because it just don't work out in the relationship. But yeah, so I'm gonna get me some tomorrow after the celebration. I learned from teaching pre-K. Them parents used to invite me and have them birthdays at 10 o'clock in the morning, 10:30 in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning. So we're going to have this birthday at 11 o'clock, be done by 12. ADP make a couple of stops and then get ready for the Super Bowl on Sunday and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a great thing. Guys, I want to say this before I get off of here. I really, from KSAP now behind the scene, Miss D and KSAP, they were able to actually watch. KSAP couldn't watch the whole video through because it was that deep and so emotional. But Miss D, she was able to. And so, with that being said, each year it's hard for me, because like when a mom loses her child, and not just losing her child is in her arms, and he was only 8 days. It's something that a parent is going to deal with for the rest of their life. So each year I make sure I celebrate the twins' birthday. That's why you'll see me say the twins' birthday. So Kason just get double. He just getting double, right? And so, but the thing is, what helped me be able to still be here with you guys today, to allow you guys to enter into and listen to my testimonies and stuff, it's only God that did that thing. He had to save me. So it was very deep, and it's forever. It's forever. It don't go nowhere. It's just how you choose, how God chooses your seasons, and to guide you and work with you. And because I have a good God, He got my back. You know what I'm saying? So I want to show you my boo-boo picture. And I ordered the blanket, but it didn't get here in time, where the twins are on the blanket. So Case I have him a blanket with him up there. So I just want to show you my boo-boo pictures. But Case, he's big now. So they turn 8 tomorrow, so I'm gonna do vlogs or whatever as we go into Crumble and stuff like that. I'll do some stuff like that for my channel tomorrow. Vlog. My daughter been trying to get me to do that stuff, her and Big Girl. But let me show you the picture. Oh, look at them. Let me show you my baby. Oh, so Caden Bear, as you can see, that's his nickname. Caden Bear was my 5-pound twin baby, and he was like the eater. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't play about his food and stuff like that. So he was good weight. Caden was at his good weight because he was up in there eating and stuff. But Kason was 3 pounds. So who was eating the food up. But inside the womb, Caden was always taking care of Kason. So I was like, Caden, turn around, because I did not want to have a C-section, never had one, and I didn't want to have one, guys. I really didn't, but it turned out okay. Sorry. So I'm like, okay, Caden Bear, you know what I'm saying? Turn around so you and Caden can come out the same way, so I don't have to have no C-section. Guys, The next time I went for the ultrasound, do you know they were turned the same way? So I would have to get a C-section. I had to get a C-section. I was like, oh man, y'all double teaming me already, right? But yeah. So Kaysen was in the NICU, and I kid you not, it was just something. So Kaden was in the NICU for about 2 weeks. Kaysen, he was 3 pounds. By the time he came out, he was like 4 pounds and something or whatever. And yeah. And he's a little thing, he's tall, but he look, not too tall, but I guess he just little. And the same feistiness he was in the womb when he would turn his back every time the ultrasound and have that attitude. Oh yes, he is definitely persistent. He does, yeah, my boo-boo does have autism and stuff or whatever, but it's not severe or whatever. So he knows, like, he may stim every now and then or whatever, but pretty much he know what he be doing, you know what I'm saying? So that's a blessing, because there's definitely different types and stuff like that. So you have to count your blessings as they come. And I just want to say this, if you know someone or anyone who has dealt with something like this, whether it's a child or a parent or whatever, the one thing with the twins that I said that was that God didn't ask me to choose between the two. He didn't ask no questions. He, you know what I'm saying? It just was just the way it happened. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. I am totally, which one am I on? I don't even know. Okay, but I'm gonna get ready to get off. But I just thank God for not. You never ever want to be in a position like that. I remember watching that movie. I think it was called The Shack, and it, that was a piece of work. So yeah, I just think everybody, I don't know if you watched the Way videos before where I said January and February are my tough months or whatever. And but I just thank you for coming on my panel. I thank you for guys, you being in the chat. I thank you for the team behind closed doors. That know and didn't let me be able to tell my story. That's how you know genuine people. That's why I say KSAP in the community, they are genuine people, because they knew or whatever. KSAP definitely knew from day one, and just to have all that type of support, it's amazing, right? Oh, really? Okay, Felicia. Yeah, yeah, it's different. Yeah, so you understand. Moo. I call his nickname is Moo. So yeah. He like, I taught pre-K for 12 and a half years. So what, Moo, he's home, I'm homeschooling him. And that was part of me after doing the 12 and a half years. The first part was because COVID hit and it was money over people where I worked. And I wanted to be able to come home to my kids. So I think 12 and a half years is good enough to pass the torch. Sometimes we get complacent. We get very comfortable in the situation. You got to do your assignments, and when God say move, you got to move. Do you or whatever? But yeah, I did that, and then found out like a year later that Moo had had autism, and I didn't know, because I had different students to come in that had autism, but you wouldn't, what I'm saying? Certain things, yeah, but not really. To some you can know and some you can't or whatever. And so finally did everything with Kaysen, and we got everything taken care of or whatever, so that we can understand moving forward what to do, what triggers Kaysen, what with anything. But as they get older, they learn more, they start they talking, they do whatever. And you know, as a parent, you'd be like, if I gotta wipe my baby butt for the rest of their life, I would. But it's like when he turned 4, it was like, hey, world, I got it down pat, you know, because I'm used to by 2. My kids were potty trained when they were in pre-K. Now, when I taught in pre-K, there were kids that did not have autism that were not potty trained at 5 years old. And I'm telling you, and I know it was in the, you know, the uppity area or whatever where I taught. So we had a selected few of us up in there. The teachers were us, but we had selected few teachers or whatever. I mean, not teachers, but students and stuff like that. So, you know, you live and you learn. So I taught Rebecca. So with Casey, he's very visual. So I use a lot of visual aid, but like I'm learning with like addition and subtraction. If you ever seen like this beaded, I forgot what they call it. It's like a beaded thing where they slide the beads from side to side. Guys, that is a good way to teach addition and subtraction for someone who like, they can learn the flashcard and stuff like that. But if you don't want them to keep doing them little circles to the side and counting all their circles, they could just, you know what I'm saying, count the do the addition subtraction, you know, with the beads. So as I move forward with teaching him and stuff like that, you know, I learned different things. But far as like sight words and all that stuff, he can memorize all that. Numbers, oh, he loved numbers. He loved numbers. And McDonald's French fries. That's why we're going. And I'm sorry, McDonald's the ops, but he loved those French fries. So we're gonna go and celebrate with him tomorrow and stuff like that. Yes, my grandson was over 5 when we got him completely trained. He still can't detect right and left foot to put his shoes on. Struggles with buttons, but he's smart. Oh, he'll get it, Felicia. He'll oh gosh, I gotta charge up. Don't worry about that. He'll get it. Look, you know what I did when I'm the type of person. I know that our children, they say our children had different things, whether it's autism, ADHD, whatever the case may be. I'm be like, hey, he may have one of those things, but that's not his name. That's not who he is. So let me let you know who my son is, who God blessed me to have. Let me let you know what he knows. What I've noticed, and I'm gonna get off here. I keep saying that, Felicia, but what I've noticed when it comes to teaching, that you gotta, any parent, grandparents, stay on those teachers, because and stop saying what your kids can learn and what they cannot learn. It's all in the way that you teach them. No child is, what is that? No child left behind? They're not. It's just different ways of, teaching them. So I had different groups, but don't put limits on your kids that you don't want to put limits on yourself. So when it comes to my case, he can do all things through Christ who gives him strength. You better know that. When he started pointing that stuff, Felicia, just pointing and just going in the refrigerator getting what he wants, I said, God, thank you. Thank you for allowing him to speak in complete words and sentences and understand what he's saying. That's why speech and OT is very good, because they'll ask him who, when, where, and how. And it makes them think a little bit and stuff. So as they get older, they will get it. And what I noticed with my boy students is that it depends on what it is. One area they have strengths, another area they had to work on it. With my boy students, they didn't like handwriting, they didn't like coloring, and some of them didn't like to read. But guess what? When you pray for the kids you're teaching, and not just your own, all of them, when they got ready to go to kindergarten, they was already past kindergarten level. That was only because my kids went to private school, or whatever, so like a private Christian school, and they taught Abeka. Abeka was teaching the kids, and they still are. They teach them cursive while they're in pre-K, and it's not forced. That's what's so amazing about Abeka. Now with Abeka, you have to tweak it. You got to put some stuff in Abeka, though. You got to add to it or whatever. But Abeka is a good one too. So It's all good, guys. Thank you for guys coming to talk about Elaine Powell and hear ADP life story about her twins and stuff like that. Yes, he started with speech at 1 year old. He didn't speak his first words until he was 4. By 7, he was speaking. Yes, yes. Because look, it takes a village, Felicia. We know that. You know what I'm saying? It takes a village, and that is that's true. You know, so that I'm thankful for God for letting him be able to speak. Felicia, that's great. And stuff. So, guys, we're gonna get off here, and we're gonna have us a good Friday. I'm gonna see y'all in the chats for the game. And Felicia, I told them we ain't talking about LSU today. They're gonna do better the next game. That's all I can say. And we'll see what else news in the W, because every day something drops. But I know we got unrivaled games, and then we got the Super Bowl, and then I got the Twin celebration tomorrow. So yeah, we got a packed weekend. But thank you so much, guys. Enjoy your weekends, and I will catch you on the next one on Monday. Peace.